Good morning, everyone. It's great to see you today. So we've been talking about fractions. Just to review, we have the numerator and the denominator. The numerator is the top number, and that number means how many pieces of the whole that you have. The denominator is how many pieces it would take to put together to make a whole object. So take a look here, for example. We've got these 4 circles that are divided into equal parts, and I have colored in only a few parts of each one. Now what we are going to figure out together is which fraction matches with which circle. So let's take a look at that right now. And we'll start with 1/4 because we talked about that at length yesterday, and you may even remember which circle matches with that. But let's break it down a little bit and see what the numbers actually mean. So remember, the top number, the numerator, is how many pieces you have. So if we look here, this one has 2 pieces shaded in. That can't be it. This says 1, this has 2. Now this one only has 1, so that's a possibility. This one also only has 1. This one has 3 colored in, so that's not the one we're looking for either. So let's forget about those 2. The green and the purple are not our concern at the moment. So now it says 1/4, 1/4. So again, the denominator is how many parts it's divided into. As you can see, the orange one here is divided into 3 equal parts. This circle, the blue one, is divided into 4 equal parts, which matches 1/4. So this fraction matches with this circle. All right, now the more of these we do, the fewer choices we have and the easier it'll get. So I think some of you may have already figured out then which one of these should be 1/3. So again, the top number is how many pieces are shaded in. This has 2, this has 1, this has 3. Well, it looks like this is going to be our answer. Let's double check the bottom, see if the denominator matches. The denominator says 3, which means we should have 3 equal pieces if that's correct. And if you take a look, that is exactly what we have here. So let's move this over. Let's stick it right here. Okay, we have 1/4. We have 1/3. The numbers we have left are 2/3 and 3/4. All right, so let's remember again what the numbers mean. The top number is how many parts we have colored in, or how many we have. The bottom is how many pieces it's divided into. So let's take a look at this circle here. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3 equal pieces, and 2 of them are shaded in. So if we look at our 2 options here, that matches with this, 2 shaded in, 3 equal pieces altogether. Which of course leaves us with 3/4, and if we take a look at it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts, and 1, 2, 3 shaded in. So let's move that down there. So there we go. Sorry for the quick edit. I just wanted to move this around because I wanted to finish off this video by talking about how we can decide which one is greater than or less than. So we're going to be drawing the little mouths here once we figure out which is which. All right, so here we have 1/4 and 1/3. Now, in this case, you can actually tell just by looking at it. So take a look here. We've got this 1/4 piece, and we've got this 1/3 piece. And I think you can see pretty clearly that this one is actually smaller. So we would want to say then 1/4 is less than 1/3. And let's take a look at 2/3 and 3/4. So again, we can tell just by looking, although it's pretty close. I think I'm actually going to take this and put it right beside this one so you can see that even though it's fairly close, this is missing more than this. The green section is not quite as big as the purple. And so let's put this back here so it looks neat again. So we would then need to say that 2/3 is less than 3/4. So That's just a little bit of practice on how to match objects with the fractions. We'll do a little more practice about that next week. Thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.